right, welcome everyone to the 5ers live trading room. It's Tuesday, and today
Woo-hoo.
we're going to do some live trading to begin with, and then we're going to talk about what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about how to create a trading system, a technical trading system. I think that's going to be an interesting one.
Super important.
Yeah, definitely. How are you guys doing today? Let us know. Let us know in the comments how are you
Should
doing.
we set some ground rules again? So guys, no spamming. Obviously, the end of the giveaway at the end, we announce it. You don't know when it's going to be announced. It could be at 4, it could be at 4:30. So make sure you're here and make sure you're paying attention. Once we give out the word, then we'll do the giveaway 10 minutes after. And it's very important straight away. You send screenshots of your YouTube profile, proving it's you, and then that's it.
Yeah. So we put a limit on 1 hour. So from the time that we begin the actual giveaway and we start drawing people to win, you get 1 hour from that time. If you haven't emailed Alex during that 1 hour window, the opportunity is gone. And there's a very simple reason for that. It's just the fact that we are getting bombarded by emails, as you might understand. And let me give you some numbers, all right? For those of you who think like, maybe you're not getting that many comments or that many mails. So in yesterday's live stream, we had over 25,000 comments, okay? 25,000, which is, as you understand, that's a lot of people. It's a lot of comments. So yeah, but I'm super happy that we have this huge interest in the live streams. Absolutely amazing. Are you watching any trades today? I've taken a couple trades today. I think I've missed out on some big moves here today. We have gold.
We talked about gold yesterday. We looked at gold yesterday and we said, do we think it's gonna go up? And well, it shot up. Really
yeah,
did.
I basically said, I think, you know what, like I think in my defense here, I think I was both right and wrong. Well,
what did you say? I can't remember.
Because we were trading up here, and you were thinking like we were looking at potentially going long on gold, and we were trading here. And I was saying, so at this candle, yeah, so we were trading. You see this 4-hour candle right here, that one formed during our session. So we're trading right here, and I said you probably should not go long right at resistance, because resistance is probably going to act as resistance. However, what happened was we came down and we hit that weekly open. So we actually bounced perfectly at the weekly open level here and then continued. So I think it was the right decision not to long at that level. But if you were looking to long gold, the weekly open level would have been the perfect level to enter. This morning, I actually did take a trade on gold, and
long, yeah.
But I I closed the trade for good reasons, but it whatever.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
Yes.
Go ahead, show us the trade.
I just want to show you the kind of like break it down here. So I did actually take this trade live in the Coffee with Traders session this morning. For those of you who don't know, that's a voice chat channel we have in the Discord community, exclusive access to all the 5ers traders. If you're not in the Discord, go to your dashboard, the hub on the5ers.com, go into one of your programs. At the upper right corner, there's a link, an icon of Discord. Anyway, this was the trade right here. We had a bounce on the 50 right here, and I placed my orders, I believe, here on retest and then stop loss here. Now, the reason why I actually exited this position in like a very small profit around break even, and the reason for that is, again, I'm going long at resistance, and I really feel like that's not something I should be doing. So even though this would have been a profitable trade and a very good one, I still have to stick with my rules, and I can't start changing rules based on like one trade. I need to test this idea, before I actually implement it live. But yeah, would have been a good trade, but it
We
is
had the
what it
same
is.
idea.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
did the same trade.
well, but you're in it, or did you profit on it?
No, so okay, I actually got spooked out of the market, to be fair. So
Right.
here I had my take profit in this area. So take these highs. What I was looking at was, this is what we were in yesterday. Remember I said I'm gonna get in. It was yesterday we were talking about okay, I'm gonna start buying a little bit here for a swing position, if you remember. And I put 2 lots on, so 2 lots, and then I eventually closed it. Again, not following my plan either. But when I came into the office, then I saw obviously that you had this W formation, you had this nice W formation holding, and also on the 4 hour, that just looks beautiful, man. Like, I've never seen something so beautiful in my life. Like, holding on to this 21, this is the 50 fib, the 50 EMA, and definitely I would say that's a 50 fib. Is it a 50 fib? Yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking at. You see it holding on to this area. So when I came in, I saw all of that, and then it was obviously, I just got in. I was just like, okay. And I actually, because I was in drawdown, I did a little bit of a risky trade. So I did put quite a lot in. I put about 10 ounces on here, and I took it on for about 3K profits and just pushed it up just to here. The reason why I closed it, earlier was because it was a lot of it was a risky trade, and because it was high volume. When it started, so it did this, it came up here and then dropped down, and I said, okay, as long as it holds here, that's fine. Came back up, and I thought, that's it, it's going to the absolute moon. So you can see here, hit the 50 fib. I was like, okay, it's going to continue up to here. And then I saw this candle, and on that candle specifically, I just said, okay, then it's just a fake out, nothing's going to happen. So I closed it, and then obviously instantly went. But with that and the euro trade, I actually got myself out of drawdown today and profits.
That's beautiful, man. I do think the decision to exit was based on like good reasons. I do think so. So even though
I think so too.
Seeing the goal kind of ran quite heavily to the upside here, I still think it's it's a good decision to get out if especially when you're at that resistance area. So let's see, what are we go through my alerts here to see if I can find anything interesting.
I do like euro for potential long. Everybody's telling me to take out my chewing gum. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just like chopping my chewing gum. So I've taken out my chewing gum for people that just told me to take it out.
Yeah, it's not
anyway,
to have a chewing gum when doing live streams.
Yeah.
Honestly,
could you hear it? Could you hear it on the mic?
Yeah,
not. But I'm looking. You could. Gosh, Jonathan, you should have told me, man.
Yeah, I'm just so busy.
But I'm definitely looking. I actually took a long on this as well earlier. If I pull up a trade here, I took a long from here for about 13 pips. But I'm looking for another long on euro as well. So the idea here was, again, we saw this holding support, came up, broke above the EMAs. And really, it was on the 15-minute that I saw it. So this kind of price action that I was looking at, this here, is what was the deciding factor for me to actually get in. So you can see it holding supports, come back, broke up above the EMAs, holding, consolidating, and this candle was the candle that was the deciding factor for me to get in long, with taking it to the top of this range, which I did for a nice bit of profits. Now I'm looking for the euro. Hopefully, a euro can come down, tap the top of this range here, and then continue up as well to maybe this 200 EMA on the 4 hour. So that's the next target I'll be looking for on euro, with obviously getting in at this area if I can get that trade.
I like that. I like that. Well, you were doing your beautiful analysis right there. I just entered a trade on USD CAD. Look at it, 1 hour trade here open on USD CAD. So basically, this is very simple. It's a break and retest. Well, actually, it's a rejection inside reload zone, and you also have the weekly open here. So you can see you got the range going here, and I'm thinking I want to take this down to this level where you also, I believe, you have the right there. You have the daily moving average. I don't know which one it is. Let's see. Actually, it's both. It's both the daily 50 and the daily 20 down here. So this is just purely based on. It's also at these lows where I want to see the reaction to these lows. See on the 1 hour, it's not looking. This is not a good. If you look at the 1 hour, this is not really a great short, because on the 1 hour we got this area here. You look at that candle right there. It's like a big wick on that one on the down in that area. But on 5 minutes, it looks like a really good rejection. I also have one I'm watching on NCD USD. So yeah, this one looks like it's gone, but that would have been the trade on NCD USD. I'm thinking we might want to look at going into the 1 minute here, see if we can. Yes, I think that was the entry.
Nice
right?
trade.
Yeah,
that's a nice trade. Yeah, that's gonna break another high.
Yeah, probably. It's but it's interesting because it's all the same. It's all the same structure all over again, right? You got a low time frame market structure, like downtrend into a level, market structure break, and that's where you enter. It's so simple, man. It's so simple.
Super simple. By the way, guys, around spamming 30k, 250k, all of that, it's not going to matter. I'm just going to remove all those people that are doing it. So pardon me, guys. I am going to remove the comments and kick it. You're gonna have to wait until the end of the stream. There's a lot of people here that are coming for the content as well. So sit and enjoy and don't spam. Ask questions.
Yeah, we just noticed today also that there is a Q&A function on TradingView. We're going to look into that, and we are going to.
Yeah, we got loads. We've got tons and tons and tons of questions already.
Oh, you tried it out, so you have that activated.
Oh yeah, I opened it. Yeah, I opened it. I think people can see. They can just please post all your questions, and some people are asking what's the direction of the dollar index. We've got loads. We've got loads of questions.
Right. So let me see if I can get some into some position. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That would have been such a good trade on NCD USD. I'm really starting to feel like and of course now I'm saying this, and that's going to be the start of the drawdown for me. But I really do feel like I'm getting the hang of applying my system now on the low time frames. So it took me took me about 2 weeks to it took me about 2 weeks, I think, to kind of adjust from being a swing trader to an intraday trader, which has been it's been really difficult.
Challenging.
Honestly. Yeah, man, it's so different because it's like I'm used to look at a candle like, oh, I'll wait 3 hours before making a decision, and now it's like I'm on the 1 minute, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wait 30 seconds before I have to make a decision on the outcome of is this candle showing strength or weakness. I need to make like plans, and execute the plans so much quicker than.
I love that though, because it's kind of like you kind of not instantly, but you know pretty quickly if you're right or wrong on the trade, instead of waiting days before you see like your position actually doing anything.
Yeah, but it's also so easy to just destroy your whole equity curve. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's you had to pull it up on screen as well. Yeah, I mean I completely lost myself there. That question, good.
So yeah.
How to handle fear. All right. So watching moves that I hesitate a bit, and I will be watching my potential profits run without me. I think that's FOMO, right?
Yeah.
Is
How do
so
you handle feel when you're watching the moves and hesitate a little bit? I've got an answer. You give yours, I'll give mine after.
yeah. So let me cover the FOMO aspect, and then maybe you can cover the fear of entering. But yeah, I mean, what it all comes down to, and I'm going to talk about this in a bit when we start talking about the system development, and you got to have a system, you got to have a plan, and you just follow that plan, follow the system, repeat it over and over and over again. And if you see that your entry is gone and the trade starts to run, it's like you're breaking rules of the system if you enter. So look at NCT USD as an example here. Like the whole idea is based on getting an entry here and not entering here. I mean, imagine if I used market entered here. That's, I mean, sure, it's a 0.5 hour trade, but then you got commissions and fees and all of that, and it's just not going to be a big win at all. So if I see this and I start feeling FOMO, I just have to remember that, go back to the back testing and remember the results I had in backtesting, and that's, if the results are good enough, you should be able to just forget about this trade and just move on to the next one. But yeah, it's real difficult.
I'm a big believer. If you're fearful of getting into the position, you're about to put on too much. So cut the risk in half, put the trade on, see if it works out, keep doing that until you're so used to seeing that pattern, so used to using that technique, that next time you see it and you're comfortable putting the full risk on, you're going to do it. It's all about repetitions. Like I always give the analogy of going to the gym and lifting a bench. You're not going to go straight in and lift 100 kgs. You're going to go in, you're going to start off on 40, 60, and then working your way up to 70, to 80, to 90, and then you're eventually going to get the 100. If you go and press out the whole 100, or you go and put on the trade that you're a bit fearful of, you'll end up hurting your account. So slowly cut the risk in half and see if that will actually help.
Yeah, let's go with trading plan. So let me show you what, in my opinion, what a trading plan should look like. I have an example here. Long time ago, created this one in 2018, I believe. Yeah, it says 18 right here. So got the so the trading plan. So basically what I've written here is, who am I as a trader? And this was in the beginning, right? Like early in my career, where I started writing down like, who am I as a trader? So I write here, like I say, I want to be a trend trader that moves slowly, and I want to focus on the weekly, daily, and 4-hour charts. I will use the trading system called RSM method. And I also say like I will trade the Forex major minus blah blah. So just what are your goals here in trading? And I also write down here, the goal is to have 25% of my desired monthly income come from my trading alone. So this is an example of somebody who's not a full-time trader, but you're trading on the side. You want to be a swing trader, and you want like a portion of your monthly income to come from trading. And so right here it says I'm aiming for 2 to 7% profit on the portfolio per month, which is around, I guess, somewhat realistic. And then I start writing my strength and weaknesses. And so that's my strength, and here's my weaknesses. And here I write problems and solutions. And basically what I do here is I try to leverage both the strength and the weaknesses and try to find solutions to my weaknesses. So leveraging the strength to fix my weaknesses. So here I'm impulsive. I don't have time because of current life situation. You're working, you got a full-time job, you don't have a lot of time at the screen. So if you're impulsive, you don't have a lot of screen time. And one of the problems over trading you shouldn't be on the lower time frames. If you're patient and you can accept a loss, uh, maybe if you're good at patient with having positions open, that talks more about a swing trader. And then I got goals, trading rules, and risk management, and then the setups and examples. And I believe that every trader should have a document like that. Every trader should have a document like that where they outline your whole trading personality and your trading system, your trading styles, everything. So if you have any doubt at all about your trading, go back to that document, and the document should tell you everything you need to know about yourself as a trader. It's way more important to create something like that in the beginning when you're starting out. And now that I've been trading for many years, I already know all of that. That's ingrained into me, right? It happens automatically. So yeah, that answers that.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the Q&A stuff, we can't bring them up on the screen. So I'm going to ask everybody if they do want. We will go through all the Q&A questions, definitely, but it's better to actually write them in the chat, and then we'll just pull them up so people can actually see what we're talking about. Yeah.
Let's take this one. How long does it take to know if a system is profitable or not long term? I think you want, like, if you're an intraday trader and you're taking trades on like the 5-minute, it's going to be easier for you to find a big number of trades in different market conditions. So you can find maybe 20 trades in one market cycle and 20 in the other. But if you're swing trading and you're taking very few trades in a week, it's going to be hard for you to find a big number in different cycles. But I would say at when you're just starting out to test the system, at least somewhere between 20 and 50 trades, I would say. That is closer to 50. But the more trades you can find, if you get 100 trades of sample size and look at the statistics of that, basically the more trades you have, the better. But I think you have to first back test. So let's say you back test 50 trades and you get good numbers with that, and then you forward test the same number of trades as you've back tested, and you look at the difference, right? You try to look at the difference between your back testing and your forward testing. And if the back testing results are good and the forward testing results are equally as good, then I think that's the time when you want to move on to live trading with small risk.
Yeah, I want to jump on this. The bootcamp rules, low leverage and mandatory stop loss is actually a blessing, mate. 100%. Like that's why it's there. You take away all of, like, you let traders just do whatever they want without having rules and things in place. They tend to make mistakes. They tend to over leverage. They tend to not use stop losses and loads of things. So the boot camp, that's why we give away boot camps, because we really feel that a boot camp is there and it kind of cultivates and helps build a trader through those levels, slowly building up that discipline to then getting a funded account with a lot of money. It's not just you get a small account, you actually get quite a large account. So that's actually why we use boot camps for giveaways. I think it's the best way to help traders with discipline.
So I think a lot of I hear a lot of people talk about how it's that they don't like certain rules, or the fact that there's a lot of rules for these accounts in prop trading. But if you think about it, if you look at, imagine if you start your own prop firm, right? Imagine you open up your own prop firm, you got a capital to provide traders. So let's say you have an office, you have 10 traders, and you have a basket of capital to provide those traders. Are you just going to say, do whatever you want with my money? Take my money, do whatever you want. That's not going to work. You have to have rules. You have to have a risk management. And then if the risk management department sees that you're doing something weird, he's going to come over to you, tap you on the shoulder and say, we're going to close you out. We're going to close you out of all positions. You're not going to be trading anymore today. So rules are there because we know that when you're in the trade, and when you're new, especially when you're new in trading, you start thinking differently about risk. So having rules is you need rules on all levels. First in your personal trading, but then also as a company, you obviously need rules for the traders, and that is for one reason, and that is so that more people can be profitable, basically.
Yep, I agree with that.
We got a lot of good questions today. A lot of good questions.
Yeah, we've got tons and tons of it. Your trade is nearly gone straight to TP.
Well, thanks for saying that, because it's now wick.
I should. I
Look at
wish
the-
$1 million is going to find $1 million today when I finish work.
I'm gonna raise my stop loss just a little bit here to that level.
Put a little bit of music on.
Good.
There you go. Somebody asked in the Q&A about the strategy, or how do I summarize the strategy. Now, I don't have it. I wouldn't call it a strategy. I would say we spoke about this yesterday. I feel like I have different techniques that I use depending on what I see in price action. And those techniques could be techniques of break and retests. It could be techniques of using Fibonacci. It could be techniques with the EMAs. And I build a case or a trading overall methodology with these techniques. So I wouldn't call it a strategy. I'll just call it these things that I've seen over and over again, and I use them depending on what the price action I see.
There's a name for that,
What is the name for it?
It's called discretionary trading.
Discretionary trading.
That's what you're doing, right?
Discretionary trading. I'm just a discretionary trader.
There's two ways of trading, right? You can either have a systematic trading system or a discretionary trading system, and I guess what you're describing here is you have your knowledge of technical analysis. You take that knowledge and you apply it to the chart, and you trade whatever you see based on that. Like Saul, he's just
wow, such a great trader.
Yeah, and he's pulls up a chart. He looks at a naked chart and is like, "Yeah, I like the strength in this market. I'm going to go long here. I'm going to sell here." And then you can hear how he starts reasoning about trade, and it's like, "Oh whoa! My mic is breaking again. God damn it! I've ordered the new mic stand. It's like it's second time today. It's like almost falling over. I ordered the new one, but there's this snowstorm, and the truck that was supposed to deliver it went into a ditch. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Shall we? It's been 30 minutes. Let's. I want to talk about that question. Let's go.
Yes. Do you have your own framework of rules to read the chart? I think the biggest framework that I use is just market structure. And that is it. Market structure is the biggest thing for me. Depending on what is happening in the structure of if it's breaking prior lows, if it's breaking up above prior highs, that's where I look to get into intraday movements of intraday trends. So I could say one of the techniques is getting into trends.
No way.
Yeah,
it's
that?
It's a news event. God damn it. I forgot about it.
Yo.
Did it hit my TP? I hope it hit my TP. Did it? Look at that. Look. No, it didn't.
Broski.
My God. That's the 1 second shot as well. Holy shit. Oh man, I lost way more than
what was that? That was on CAD.
Yeah, I'm so glad I moved my stop loss to entry on this one, but
you'd have got slipped though, 100%.
I did get slipped. I missed. Yeah, I got slipped on that one, but I'm happy I moved stops to. How?
Yo, what's that on CAD? USD CAD. I saw somebody said there was news. There was CPI coming out, no?
Yeah, man, I completely forgot about that. Like, I'm not supposed to be trading
Yo,
there.
it got to probably
Look at that.
it got to a pip before your TP and then just
Look at
shot up.
that. Look at that.
That
Look at
is,
that.
and it went up 40 points.
All right, guys, this is why you keep checking that news calendar. I'm gonna take this indicator.
To be fair, yeah, the indicator is class, man.
Yeah. Wow. That is such a that's such a rookie mistake as well. Man.
Let me have a look. Let me double check, my friend, because I've written all these names down and I don't see your name written down for yesterday. So email me if it was a giveaway from last week, then it's
This was
been
the
redeemed.
30K giveaway, I believe.
Yeah,
Gold is
that's
absolutely breaking out.
yeah.
Man.
Message me. Let's see what we can do for you, man.
In yesterday's live stream, we talked about if this level breaks, we're back inside the range and we're probably going up to that monthly open level.
We're going to that monthly
Our
open level.
firms have a trading academy.
Oh, secrets. Maybe not. You never know. You don't know. Could be something we're working on.
Maybe.
Maybe. Do you keep turning the music off, or is it just me? 100% your chat. You're turning the music off.
think that's definitely, it's all
That's
coming
me.
all the way from Canada. It's the, I don't know, man. It's the energies, this shockwave of the CPI.
Yeah, that CPI is gnarly though, isn't it? And gold. You know what? I think that's something as a trader hurts me the most is when I get out of positions early and it just goes steaming on. I got to see what I can do about maybe just.
Honestly, this has to be one of those,
Yeah,
this is
that's
going to be a
one
trade
pip
that
from.
probably I'm not going to, forget. This is going to be a trade that's going to haunt me, Yeah,
Nah, you didn't lose that much on it, did you?
No,
How
man.
much did you lose? 1 hour?
I think I risked. No, man. I risked. I believed. About 1 hour. So I actually had
You're
my
all right then.
stop loss. I believe I had my stop loss here, and where did I get filled?
Yeah, I'm not going to get that trade on euro. It's just not happening unless we have a fade on euro. But I don't really want to be fading this move. So again, this is what we're looking at. See this massive move up. We caught half of this. We caught a quarter of this move. We got about 13 pips out of this morning. The idea is that before we reach this 200 EMA, is it coming down, hitting this and going up, which is definitely, it's not going to happen now. But what could happen is it could hit the 200 EMA, come back down into maybe this area, which is a little bit higher up, which coincides with the tops of these candles in this range. The 50 fib, by the time that probably happens, all the EMAs would have kind of grinded up. Maybe we have a failed break of this EMA, come down. We'll put a trade on from here and just take it to break up into this candle, because this thing here is just air. There's nothing there. It's just air. So I wouldn't be surprised if we can get a trade off this level and bring it into this candle here. I think that's going to be a really nice trade if we can actually get it. So we'll have to keep monitoring it. Let's say if we get there. So if I put 5 lots on that, it's going to be around 1,300 and something. 1,300, let's say, to 61, 3,000 500. That's what it would be roughly.
Oh,
The
Bitcoin's
profit,
breaking out.
break,
Bitcoin.
breaking
Yeah.
up, breaking up, breaking up.
You
Oh yeah, baby. Oh baby, you ain't
got that.
seen it. That's it. I'm gonna have to play it. I'm gonna have to play it, guys. I'm gonna have to play it because Bitcoin is pumping up. And that literally just ruined the whole thing. What a absolute flop. We're gonna do it again.
There we go.
Pump up,
Well, you can have the
everybody.
battery. There we go.
There you go. That's it. Everybody pump up the charts because Bitcoin is going to the moon.
All right, we're about to break out right here. Oh, we hit the heights right here. It's about to break out.
Ooh.
Man, this is crazy. We gotta look at the higher time frames with this. You know what? We're actually like we're above. Oh, we're just above everything here. Like
Oh, mate, we're flying. Yo,
Yeah.
we're flying.
See,
Get out the red panties, baby. It's going. It's going. You know, Conor McGregor. I gotta love Conor McGregor. He's the best. But let me have a look at what is going on. I bet all my friends are all going crazy at the moment. Bitcoin's breaking new all-time highs. Well, not all-time highs, but all.
we gotta.
One day we're gonna get there. I'm gonna be texting you. I'm gonna be like, bro, look at your phone.
Yeah, definitely. Man, I'm.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a bit
altcoins
pissed
are
at.
lagging though.
Yeah,
Altcoins are lagging.
probably a lot of capital probably goes into Bitcoin on a move like this. But yeah, they're. Let's actually, you know what? Let's see if we can find a couple of interesting. Look at altcoins. Yeah, I mean, we're looking pretty strong though. I mean, if you look at Rune, Rune looks interesting. There's a lot of room to the upside here. Man, I gotta get more into crypto. I haven't traded altcoins actively for quite some time. This on Rune looks really good. Of course, if Bitcoin is gonna break out, probably we're not gonna see a breakout here, but thinking maybe we'll see something like this. You know, this looks beautiful because you're gonna probably, like, if we get a move down here into that reload zone, you get the 50 EMA here as well, and then the minus 0.618 comes in perfectly at these highs here. That would be an interesting setup on Rune. I'm gonna add an alert down here.
What about VeChain? Well, I haven't looked at VeChain for a while.
Look. Yeah, well.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think that. So obviously VeChain is. I guess you want to get in on the altcoin charts that look like this prior to that pump, right? So I mean, you can.
So dot. Look at dot starting to.
Here's another good example. Like, you know, I always talk about this zone right here, and here's another good example of where a pullback down into 0.618 is really usually one of the most optimal entries on a pullback. All right, dot.
Yeah, dot I think is already pulling away. Dot is starting to. Dot's gonna fly.
Yeah. And look at the
if you look at FTM as well.
I thought you were gonna say FTX.
Oh my god. FTM.
All right, let me just take a look at EuroCHF here. So I'm just getting a lot of signals here on. Oh, never mind. Well, there's a possible 2x here on this one. That looks rather like if we do get a breakout here on dot, and yeah, man, this looks like an altcoin that I should be buying spot. Should probably, because from current levels there's a 2x move. Risk to reward from current prices is Yeah, I mean it's a 4 hour.
Yo.
So
Yo.
I think I might want to buy some spot. Or maybe just open up a leverage position.
Whack in $1,000, leverage it to 100.
Yeah. No, but I'm thinking maybe we'll look for entries down here. Could easily be a similar position.
I feel like FTM is also, but it's in a little bit of a range, so don't hold me to that. But FTM, ADA's already had its move. Dot is starting to. Sand maybe one, because Sand's been lagging behind a lot, and I wonder if people are just waiting to. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like it.
This looks like a dead product.
Yeah, maybe. I don't like it. I've bought spot quite high up on. I'm underwater on Sand.
I don't know why everyone's writing 250k in the chats. It's not gonna help you.
It's not the secret word. What is the biggest psychological challenge you have faced in trading?
Everything.
Well, I'll go first. I think for me is I keep giving this example, and it's something that I resonate with because it happens to me still sometimes, but not as much. But it's the thing with like overconfidence and then over risking. And when I over risk, I tend to try and get the money back by revenge trading. And revenge trading then turns out to making me into bigger drawdowns and maybe losing an account. And that could be a personal account or just a prop account. It's the same type of thing. But that was something that I've had to overcome. And I'm still going through it. Sometimes I revenge trade. But you're never going to get rid of these emotions. You just got to try and adapt to the emotions and be aware that you have these emotions. And when you are aware that you have these emotions, try and do things that will mitigate the risk that you put on the trade as well.
Yeah,
backtesting.
I think for me, I think that this trade here is a good example because I feel. By the way, I get slipped about three pips on this one, which is not.
That's not bad. Wow.
Yeah.
That was is that with us or with the broker?
How are you?
Or under? That was woo.
That was with you. So that's actually really good. If this trade on Wanda would probably have slipped me way past my stop loss.
Wow.
So three
pips. If people complain that they've just been slipped 3 pips, honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, but
that's amazing.
If we go to the 1 second chart, this is on the 1 second, and it's 1 second. Okay, look at that. That's a 1 second candle, which it's crazy. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so this trade here is actually a perfect example of that because I mean I didn't feel anything, right? Yeah, I felt like surprised because I didn't know what's going on, and then immediately I remember like the news event, but I didn't really feel any type of emotions. Like I did feel completely calm, but a trade where I would have felt frustrated is a trade where I enter based on mental errors. Like I know that I'm not supposed to take this trade, but I'm taking the trade anyway, and then that's a loser. That's the type of trade where I get very frustrated because I know that I should not have taken that trade, but I took it anyway. Now this trade, I forgot about the news. So the problem here was not taking a bad trade. It was I forgot about the news, So this is a good learning experience. I need to remember to check the news. So I think for me, the biggest psychological challenge I have in trading is to identify when I'm about to make a mistake and then stop myself from making that mistake. Because it can happen so quickly. You get a trading signal and you enter that immediately, and you have to like go through all the ideas in your head and you like identify your emotions and understand like what am I actually feeling and thinking at this very moment before entering the trade. And if you come to the conclusion that, you know what, it's probably better not to take this trade, you have to go on to the next one. I think that is my biggest problem in trading, definitely. Not being able to like stop myself from making those small mistakes.
Oh, mate, how do you honestly put in like these limit orders and stuff? It's so annoying. I'm trying to put in a limit order and it's just so clunky. That's why market is just the best.
GBP USD is breaking out. Get an alert on GBP USD. I don't know why. Let's look at that one. Oh. All right. So I haven't checked the numbers for the Canadian CPI, but obviously we're getting some really strong risk on moves here. We got GBP USD breaking out heavily. We got USD JPY moving to the downside. I wonder what the dollar currency. Gold is moving to the upside. So the inflation in Canada is probably lower than expected, right? I'll have to check that out because the inflation in the US was higher than expected.
Wow.
So look that up. Maybe can someone look at the in the chat? Look up the numbers for today's CPI print. This is the US dollar. This is the US dollar index versus Bitcoin. So we are now a massive breakout on Bitcoin, and the dollar currency index is actually about to break its local uptrend. So the uptrend I'm talking about is this one right here, and we're now testing support. This is the first time seeing that structure here. We get that support on the dollar currency index. And if we break that to the downside, we've officially broken the uptrend on the dollar currency index. And to me, that is a massive risk on or risk sentiment indicator, right, for the dollar currency index, especially when you look at Bitcoin, where Bitcoin is in a massive uptrend right now. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. By the way, guys. Yeah,
questions. I got a couple of questions I think we should go over because there's some really good ones and they're all in the QA, so we can't bring them up on the screen. But okay, I've just lost the question I wanted. How do you refresh your psychology when you have continuous losses?
That's a good one. Back testing, and I'm a big believer in taking breaks. I know that we had Yanis on, Conscious Trader.
Yep.
He talked about how basically what he said is maybe not in these words, but he basically said like taking a break is like running away from your problems. You're going to face your problems head on, understand why you feel like you need to take a break. But I am a big believer in taking breaks. I do think it works for me. But he's probably right. Probably need to work on the reason why I need to take breaks. But back testing, and you back test to regain confidence in the system. If you're currently in a drawdown, back testing will tell you that it's just a drawdown, lower risk. It will, you will come back, and then take a break to kind of reset that emotional balance scale. Meditate, workout, a good workout session, go out for a run, hit the gym, works really good.
Yeah, okay. Anybody that, if people keep putting 250k, I'm just going to kick off. God. I'm sorry, guys. I will have to kick it because it's spamming everything up. I think we still have psychology even after you have experience. I think we can focus on how to manage the next trade. Yeah, I like that. Is it difficult for you guys to follow a plan? Can you give any advice? Now, I've got an interesting view to this, which is quite contrary, if that's the word, to a lot of other views that contrary.
I'm not.
I don't know my English. I know I'm not supposed to be the native. It's just my English is going from being in this country. Honestly, I think about it in a different way. I don't come into the office with a massive plan. Obviously, I've just had a look at what's happening on Euro, and I've kind of planned out a trade. This is very rare for me to plan out a trade like that. I would come into the office, I'll have a look at what the market is overall telling me from its market structure, from where it is on the charts, from support and resistance, things like that. Then I would go into the lower time frames, and then from there I will see if I get any kind of movement in price action that is indicating for me to take a trade in a certain direction. So I don't have a plan that I sit and I read and I write down, because on the lower time frames things change so fast and signals change so fast, and you've just got to be prepared to not swap biases, but not have a bias too much, that if prices go in the opposite direction and you see it's going strong at the opposite direction, you've got to have that confidence to close a trade in a loss and then swap it. And it is difficult. Whereas I'd say for somebody like Jonathan, he can sit down, go through many different charts, understand where price is, project where price might go, and he has time, because he's a swing trader, he has time to actually develop a proper plan.
Dude,
but you can talk more into that.
I gotta stop you here. We're getting some insane breakouts here. Like, we're getting some crazy.
What are we looking at?
Right, so
I feel a bit of the FOMO.
Look at this. Is on the 1 hour. Look at AD CAD on the 1 hour.
Right, just look at gold.
Look at this. Look at this. And you know what? Like, this is probably also, yep. Look at that. Hit the 0.618 right here. It's just, dude, these types of moves, they're almost predictable. Look at this one. Probably this one as well. Up here. Look at that. Well, almost. Okay, not perfect. But again, like, and the structural shift here in after this CPI is that's insane. Go back to Bitcoin. It's not like it's about to break out. We did come above that area. So the high of this candle is actually 53,000. Yeah, we're getting some strong moves here. USD weakness is good. Right. So shall we take a break, 10-minute break, and then we get back? I think when it goes on questions, and then I want to talk about trading.
Yeah, re-email me, mate, and I'll have a look. I don't know how you missed. There are a couple. We've got about 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 people that haven't. No, actually, somebody is redeemed that account, mate, because it's already crossed off my list. So unless you're the scammer or they're the scammer, I don't know, but somebody's redeemed that account. I've got three more people that haven't redeemed any the accounts from yesterday, and they're written down. This is a problem, man. That's why I say, soon as if you're in there, if you're in the stream at the time, it only takes you 2 minutes to click on the side, open up the screen in the profile, take a snapshot, and then send it to me. But anyway, we're going on a bit of a break now. 10-minute break.
Before we go on a break, make sure you read the text in the banner below. I've added an email, tradingroom@the5ers.com. If you're watching this and you're thinking, I want to get on, I want to share my analysis, I want to show how I'm trading, I want to join these guys and talk trading, trade live together, send me an email if you think you have what it takes to join the live trading room, which basically all you need is a trading account, a microphone, a camera, and you can join, talk trading with us. And preferably, if you're the ones who are funded with us are obviously going to be the ones who are invited first. But if you are currently on challenge and you want to talk about how that's going, then send an email over and we'll take it from there. All right, let's do that break.
Okie dokie. See you later, guys. You. And we're here.
There's so
I've
much.
actually done a little bit of a change for guys before we continue. So only people that subscribe can comment. Hopefully that stops the spammers.
Yeah, yeah,
So
of
only
course, of
subscribers
course.
are allowed to comment.
Yeah. Awesome. There's so much movement now after the CPI here. So I was going to prepare the document here for you guys with the system development, but then getting all these alerts and I'm looking at price action. There's just so much going on here in the market. So as a trader, you kind of have to follow the flow of the market, right? Whenever there's opportunity. So yeah, I've just entered a low risk trade here on GBP USD. So basically what I'm looking for is I'm basically just looking for this to be the reason why this is low risk is because this down here is the breakout area, right? And here's the daily EMAs. There's a big chance price will come down here, but then on the 1 hour we have a very good structure. We got this type of structure here on the 1 minute. A fairly good 1 minute bullish engulfing candle right there. You got the stochastic RSI. So I'm thinking I'll wait for a breakout to the upside here.
Mate, I'm just gonna before you continue. Yeah, everybody that's posted numbers 250k and not really listening and just spamming. I'm actually banning so many people, and it's a shame. So
Yeah.
don't spam, otherwise you're getting kicked. And yes, if you want to apply as a chat moderator, that could actually be quite interesting. We will see. Yeah. So send me a message, Alex at the5ers.com, and we will chat about it and see if that can be an option. Sorry, Jonathan, continue.
As soon as I gave out the email to apply to join, join here, I got a lot of questions on how to join the giveaway. So the way that you join the giveaway is you hit the like button, you subscribe to the channel, and then one point during the live streams, usually in the end, but we're probably going to begin by doing it maybe in the middle, switch things up to make sure that you're actually watching it live all the way through, to make sure that there's not a lot of to make sure that we stop the scammers. So you have to like, subscribe to the channel, and then we're going to give away the secret word. And when you see that word, you type it in the chat when we tell you to do so. Simple as that. That's the whole giveaway.
He was kidding. Oh, that's such a shame. I was like, that could be a really good job. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, we would probably need someone in the chat to manage this, because, like I said yesterday, we got 25,000 comments.
So, David, you are actually send me an email again. I'll have a look, because you definitely are the person I'm missing. I'm waiting for you, my friend. So come through, send me an email.
I'm watching this bounce here. If we can get a bounce higher, I will start securing this position.
Enter. Have you entered?
Yeah, I'm in this.
Oh, nice. Perfect. That's a nice trade. I like it.
Yeah.
Like it.
I've made I think I calculated the position size a bit wrong, though, so it's a bit more risk than I should have put on. So I need to be careful and maybe close this one early. Some breakout here. So okay, so while we look at this one, I'm gonna use this empty part of the screen to write out some stuff on system development, and then I'm going to give you guys access to a backtesting template, and I'm just gonna bind the the link here. Where is the link? Maybe you, Alex, you want to cover a question or two while I look for this one?
Okay, I'll just. Oh, okay. So this is actually quite interesting. So let's see what we have with a reaction to this. If we come down and picks up the orders and then goes back up, has a nice little retrace. Let's see. This could be quite interesting. Might pull the order just a little bit further up, to be fair. That'd be quite a nice trade as well, because it will come up. All of these 50 EMAs going up, the 21 EMAs going up in terms of 200 EMA going up, and it's fanning out. Okay, so there's a lot more volatility in this particular move, unlike here. It's quite rangy. So if this comes down, taps the 50 on the top of this area, which is the top of the range. So you got two confluences, and let's say you've got the 50 fib. So you've got 50 EMA, 50 fib, top of the range. You can say that's three confluences or three areas of support. I say that's a good bet. So we are going to hopefully get into this trade. If we don't, we can maybe see if we can get more of an aggressive trade, which will be here. That's actually a nicer trade, to be fair. Let's see. If I'm gonna... So if that was 10 lots, that's 100. That's 1,500 to 3,500. That could be a trade that we play as well. So if price, because price is super aggressive, super bullish, super aggressive, however you want to call it, maybe it won't come down to take this order. So maybe another trade that I can place is, you know, get in with the momentum here and take it to the top of that area there, which would be a push above this 200 EMA. And we've pushed up the 200 EMA on the 4 hour as well. Gold has already done that because I already checked. Let's go with that one. Let's go with that trade.
All right, what are you looking at? Let's see. We've got that's Euro USD. All right, so you want to long Euro USD? I'm long GBP USD. That's good.
Yeah, so I would preferably like to wait for it to come down to this level. I have a feeling that it won't come down to this level, but I have a more of an inkling that it will actually come to this area here. And that's where I'm going to take the long, and I'm going to take it just a continuation trade up here. Let's see. But price might be just too powerful. I might not get in any positions.
Yeah, that's actually a really good level.
I'm a new trader and I've seen candles move. I have anxiety to get into positions in every candle. Please provide some tips to control my nerves. Easy, no risk. Do the $1 challenge. The $1 challenge is for 100 trades, only use $1. Which if you, okay, look, I've got to take that back. If you are a swing trader, then maybe do, 10 trades. If you're a trader like me that goes into multiple positions in a day, maybe do 50 or maybe do 100, whatever you want, but just do it with $1. Get used to getting into the positions and then start with putting a little bit more, maybe $10. Build yourself up. It is super difficult because I know you can see some moves and you're like, wow, I got really right on this one. I made so much money, and then you go and put on a lot of capital. So you do have to be disciplined to do it, and it is quite hard to stay disciplined and not get into that mindset of the FOMO of making money. But if you do that, eventually you're going to see the same patterns, and then you're just going to end up executing perfectly.
Yeah, okay. So Yeah, and I do think that, you know, if you're having troubles with your emotions,
My
like,
guy, I love
yeah,
this.
like Alex said, just trade without money, because that's basically, you know, trading without emotions.
Is there any non-compete? No, you can trade with whatever firm you want as long as you're making money, the most money with us. That is the only condition.
Right. So I want to show you guys something here. We let's see. I'm getting a bit distracted by, you know, looking at a live trade and covering this at the same time, but we will figure it out.
Relax
So
and let's watch it, man. I'm happy to just watch the trade play if you want to just watch it and just concentrate.
yeah, but I want to try to. We actually did write a title for this one.
We did. We could always change the title.
That's true though. You know what? Let's take the, let the audience decide.
Should we do a poll? Let's do a poll. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do a poll. I like
Can you do
this. I can do a poll. Okay, so I'm gonna hide this for two. Okay, no, that's not how you do it.
So live trading, or we talk about how to create a trading system. Obviously,
Okay.
with this volatility, live trading would be favorable.
Wow, we've got so many questions on the Q&A. No, there you go. I can do the poll. Start the poll. What are we doing? Continue to live trade, or what's the other option?
Continue to live trade, or cover briefly how to create a trading system. So the target of this move obviously would be up to the monthly open, and you see the risk to reward of this trade is 7. I'm not thinking this is going to hit 7R, but yeah, I don't think this is going to hit 7R, but I will move my stops up, and let's let the trend decide where to exit this one. What is the poll telling us?
Okay, I've just put the poll on. I don't know how it actually looks if it comes up. Okay, fair enough. So go. Okay, everybody. Well. It's coming in. I don't know how to pull it up. So we'll do this for 2 minutes, and then we will see. We will see.
I think it makes more sense to take an exit here for 2R, but then on, you know, if this turns into a, yeah, it's breaking out now. So if we look at the higher time frames, we have the double bottom on the daily, and we have the monthly open here. So hitting the monthly open has been retested, but it seems quite likely that now that this level is breaking, we come up and test this area up here. So it's very, very risky though, because it's basically a 1 minute entry, and a high time frame target. If we move out to the 15 minute, we have this whole area here. Like it's a very hard time thinking it's going to move like this, just in one straight line to the upside.
No, you're going to get a retracement. You're definitely going to get some kind of, maybe not straight away, maybe at that next level where you've got that level pointed out. That would be a good place to cover a little bit, I think.
You know what? I'm just going to do.
What's that area?
I'm probably just going to take the profits here. That's 2.2R. Yeah, I'm just gonna put my TP here for around 2R. It makes.
I like that. That's a nice trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so somebody asked what I was missed the three. So they weren't points. It was just three confluences that I'd look for in the euro trade that I was looking for potential in trading. I don't think it's going to happen though, because euro's just absolutely smashing it. So
Yeah.
you see here, you've got this massive range. Okay, so price, deviated a little bit, came back in, retraced, hit the EMAs, all of this price action here. So with this big push up, now we can see that there's so much, there's been a lot of power to the upside. So if I'm going to get into a position, I want to get in on a retracement of this powerful move. So one place that I could get into, which has confluence, which would be, I'll take the fib. If I want to get into this particular move, I'll take the fib and get in at the top of the range. It would be these EMAs would, in turn, they would continue to rise. And by the time price would come down, it would probably be around a 50 fib, 50 EMA, 50 fib, and the top of this range. Now I'm looking at price. I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm actually going to close out the orders, and I'll tell you why. I've pulled this fib from this particular. Yeah. I've put this fib for this move because I wanted to get in on this particular move here. Now this has already had its retracement. It already has taken a breather before it's continued. So I don't really want to get in on this move now. I want to get in on this move, because if the price comes down and it breaks, I'm going to start talking loads of going on loads of stuff at the moment, but you get the point. I want to get in on this move now, to be honest. So
it's interesting because we trade very, very similarly, and the way you describe like the EMAs following price up and then anticipating where the EMAs are going to align with the horizontal level, it's exactly the same as I look at the EMAs. By the way, my
4 hour
hit that TP.
Let's have a look. Yeah, baby, this is what we want.
On MetaTrader, I had TP right there. So yeah, it's a good trade.
Okay, so we got
now. Man, all right. So I made it back. I actually made it back what I've lost on that USD CAD trade. So that's good. I'm still in profit today. What is the poll telling us? The poll, not the poll.
Can 52 continue trading to 48? So we're going to continue trading for a little bit. Maybe we'll do another poll in about half an hour to see if to give it some time. I do want to get into this position though.
So you know what, like maybe if you switch over to GBP USD, you're going to see the same structure. You're going to see a similar structure. Actually, you know what? Never mind. It's watching the lower time frames. Yeah,
see, but here it went and hit it broke the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. Euro's probably just done that as well right now. Yeah, there you go. And this is why I wouldn't really want. This is why I wouldn't really want to fade this move, because price has come back to this 200 EMA quite a few times and already broken down, rejected, broken down, rejected, broken down. It's coming back up, really high volume. You want to be getting in on these moves. You want to follow that. This is going to turn into maybe like a little bit of an intraday trend. Well, it's already passed, I guess, but if we can get a retracement into this area, see, that's when you look on a 4 hour, you can easily see like a nice swing opportunity, but I don't really like holding for days on end. See, top of this range here, 50 fib. By the time it comes down, all of the EMAs would have risen. You maybe see like a little bit of a wick, and then price just gradually going back up. And if it was just the intraday move, and you just want to be in and out for today, you'd probably take it off that candle. Yeah, this is when a lot of discretion comes into hand, to be fair. Have to see what price does in these certain areas.
I'm gonna add the 200 EMA because I think it makes a lot of sense. See if I can actually add it to the indicator, so it becomes part of the system in a sense.
Let's go through some more questions. Is that the questions? We do. Somebody asked, do you have a Discord server? We do have a Discord server. Oh, I can't bring this. Wow, this Q&A feature is super annoying. All right, we're going to end the Q&A because the Q&A is not coming up and it's super annoying. So, and leave your leave your questions in the chat.
I think I'm gonna be on a Discord tomorrow for those. I'm gonna do a session starting 1 hour before the live stream tomorrow.
Wow, you're gonna be streaming for 3 hours, bro.
Yeah, I did an hour this morning as well in the Discord. I think I'm not sure if I can do probably like that. Bad planning, man. Do an hour before the live stream. I might be doing something else. Maybe I don't know, like something else.
USD CAD, maybe a USD CAD short. If we're going long on euro, we're looking for longs on euro, then maybe we can already get into potential.
Right, so the link for the Discord is you have to go to the5ers.com, log into the hub, go to your program. At the upper right corner of your program, there will be an icon, Discord. Click it to join. It's not a link. Like, we can't add a link in the Discord because otherwise, like, it's an exclusive community for people that are members of the 5ers.
Correct.
Who's trading a live account or an evaluation account. You go in there and that's so again, I'm seeing a lot of people want me to send the link of the Discord. It's not possible.
Yeah,
you have to go into the hub.
Not possible. Let's have a look. Is gold an actual sell though? Because gold is, I wouldn't call that a sell. No, I don't.
It depends.
It's hard because you're in a range. Yeah, it depends what you're looking at, what time frame. It could be a sell on every time frame, you know. But
well, you know what, switch. If I mean, he has a point. He has a point. Like look. Oh, sorry. You were gonna show your screen, right?
No, I was gonna show your screen.
All right. So he has a point. I mean, you look at this. Pull up pull up a clean shot here.
No way, it's only 87 likes.
I mean, if you put on a channel here, you'll basically, look at this. So within this channel, obviously, I mean, you obviously have somewhat of a downtrend, but there's still room to the upside. So I think if you want to short this, you have to understand that you're shorting this, and that's a 4-hour uptrend. You look at the 1 hour, you're shorting a strong uptrend. So what I would do if I would be looking to short gold, I would be looking for some sort of like a sort of rejection up in the current area where we are right now. So you could look at that as a trend line area at the top of this channel. So if you view this as just one big fat trend line, you want to see rejection up here. Now, that would probably have to be, before I look for sells on gold based on this trend, there would have to be at least a 4-hour bearish engulfing up here. But yeah, I mean, overall, this could be a good short all the way down to like the middle of the channel, or down to like this trend line area here, all the way down here. But this is a swing trade, right? So I'm not sure what, but it makes sense. But I would not short this move right now before I have like strong, confluence.
I don't think we're going to end up getting into any more positions. I think we're sidelined, mate, to be honest. Should we do the education stuff then? Because I don't see us getting in any more positions.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the last 30 minutes here. Look at GBP USD. Look at that. Look at the run. Crazy.
I really like that. Was a perfect trade, though. I really like that trade.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Really nice trade. Okay.
All right. The link to the Discord. Okay, guys, listen. If you want to join our Discord, this is what you have to do. First of all, if you're not funded, get an account. If you don't have an account, if you're not funded, you can't join the Discord. If you have an account, you log in.
Even if it's an evaluation account.
Even if it's an evaluation account, yes, you go into your the 5ers, the hub, press the program, the active program. Go into the program where you see the equity curve, and all the statistics. At the upper right corner, press the Discord icon, and it will take you to the Discord server. All right, let's leave that, and let's think about the money that we could have made on this trade. So the statistics for today is we got a 67% win rate, but I'm at break even, which is just frustrating. But no, wait, you know what?
It is what it is.
Let me update that one. That one. Actually, it's 50% win rate and up about 1 hour. So that's good. That's good. Okay, so how to create a trading system? Man, look at that. It's just running, man.
Focus. We're not getting any trades. And if we were going to get any trades, we want to be long, and we're sidelined. So.
All right. So
annoying.
You create a system with in 4 steps. First, you generate an idea, okay? And then second, you have to back test that idea. And I'm going to cover all of these 4 steps. And then you demo trade, and then you live trade. Basically, this is, you got back testing, demo is forward testing. I will be using a document. I'll be using this one right here. I'm gonna make sure that you all have access to this document, because this will be a very important tool to use in your when developing your system. Well, let's cover the very basics. So first, what you have to do is you have to generate an idea. And when you do this, you have to take into consideration everything that we talked about today when it comes to, we talked about swing trading versus scalping, swing trading versus intraday trading. So you have to, I recommend that you take a piece of paper and start writing down your strength and your weaknesses, okay? And you have to make sure you understand what type of system you can create based on your current live situation. So if you have a lot of time, maybe you're working from home and you get a nice office with a good setup, and you're working from home and you have multiple screens and you're able to work and watch a screen at the same time. Yeah, you might want to develop a system where you're able to trade on the lower time frames. Now, if you're not working near a computer, you can't use your phone at work or anything like that, obviously you want to focus on the higher time frames and make sure that the system you're creating is a system created around the session that you're able to trade. So if you're working all day and you're only able to trade in the evenings, you need to make sure that you develop a system based on that time session and perhaps the pairs that are most volatile and active during that time session. So that's the first thing you want to focus on before you even start thinking about generating an idea. And then you want to talk about, or you want to think about, realistic expectations in creating this system when you start backtesting that one. And I would say that you shouldn't aim for 70, 80, or 90% win rate. You should look more towards 50% and maybe even 30, 40, 50% win rate instead of, looking for that super high win rate system. So I think realistically, you want to look for a system with a 50% win rate, right? And when you've set those basic rules, right? It's time to look at the actual trading idea. So you should brainstorm some basic ideas for this. For this experiment here, I'm just going to use the break and retest strategy. So I'm just going to use horizontal levels, break and retest. That's the very basis. So you want to start with a very simple idea. And for me, that idea is look for a trending market, look for horizontal levels, look for that horizontal level to break, using the break and retest system to enter, and then add indicators one after the other to see if you can add an indicator that would indicate that the retest of the breakout level is actually, better than not using that indicator. So we generated a simple idea. First, we're going to look for an uptrend or a trending market. But in this example, let's look at uptrends, right? So first, a trending market has to be a trend, break, and retest. And we use horizontal levels. That's the first part of the idea. Now that we have a simple idea, we move on to the next phase. Now, remember, this is a simplified version of how to create a system. But in general, these are the steps you want to take. So now you want to backtest this idea. So before you actually start backtesting, you have the idea, but you have to find trade examples in the market. And when you find good trade examples in the market of the trade that you want to take, that's when you can start backtesting that idea. And the way I backtest and test systems is by using a backtesting template like this one. And I use TradingView's backtesting tool. So we can look at Euro NCD. We can look at Euro NCD on the 1 hour. I like looking at Euro NCD as examples because the trends on this is just historically, they're almost like on the higher time frames, they're almost picture perfect. Like this one here, for example, you can see like you have just this nice distribution range, accumulation, distribution, accumulation, and then beautiful trends within these zones. So we can look at this one as an example. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to look at many examples because it's going to take a long time. But here's a level. So the actual trade idea should be divided up into 4 different parts. So the first part is developing the entry triggers. And that's the first thing you want to focus on. So here, for example, the entry trigger could be just the simple fact that this resistance level, you get price breaking to the upside. And whenever that happens, you're just going to place blind limit orders right here on that level. So we use the replay function. Now we're creating our first initial ID here using the replay function. So we get a breakout. We put just blind limit orders. And what I mean by blind limit orders is just put the order in. We have no idea if we're going to get a retest or not. Put them in. That's our entry trigger. Okay. We see, and now we also talked about a trend. So let's just assume that we're looking at this as an uptrend. So now we have an uptrend. We have a horizontal level. We have a break, and we want to enter on the retest. And that's the entry trigger. And now what we want to do is we want to move on to the stop loss trigger. We want to have an idea, a general idea of where we want to put the stop loss. And there's a bunch of different ways. You can, or strategies to use stop loss. Like you can look at the low of the candle that broke the level. So that would be that low. You might want to have a stop loss on that one. High risk to reward trade, but it's very likely that price is just going to go down here and then move higher. Then you have another option, which would be the low, like the swing low prior to the breakout, which would be this one here. And for this example, I'm going to be using that approach, using the swing low prior to the breakout. So now we have an entry trigger. We have a general idea of stop loss placement. And remember, this is super, super simple. And the idea is to begin with something simple. And then when you have a number of trades, that's when you can start working on, perfecting these entry triggers and stop loss placement and everything. So now that we have an entry trigger and a stop loss placement, we move to take profit strategy, which in this case, you could just begin with a risk to reward based profit target. So let's just go with 1R. Let's just go with 1R just to try this out. And it's good to just start out by focusing on the entry trigger to begin with. How many times when you get the entry trigger activating, are you actually getting a bounce? So the first part is figuring out a good entry trigger, and then you can start working on the stop loss placement and the take profit strategy. But now what I do now is I use the replay tool here in TradingView, and I go bar by bar. Make sure that you go bar by bar and really watch price action, get a feeling for price action, how it reacts to the levels and your general idea. Now this is a winner, okay? This is a 1R winner. We can go to our backtesting template here. We're gonna put in the date. That's the date. I'm not gonna, put in all these numbers. It's gonna take too long, but let's say that the date is today. Time is 15:45. There is Euro NCD. And the result is 1R. Okay, now here's the interesting part. You see you got confluence 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 10 right here. Now on confluence 1, I'm going to write a, let's just begin here with something simple, break and retest. Confluence 2 is going to be ending market. Confluence number 3 is going to be, let's just say blind limit orders. We go here, we check confluence number because this is a break and retest trade. It's a trending market, and we used blind limit orders. Now, what you're going to get here is you're going to get a lot of different statistics. You can, for example, go into and look at, let's see, we get, so here you can go into the trading session, and you can look at what session are you most profitable. So let's say you have, let's say you have 20 different trades here. Different pairs. You will get all of this here. You can see which of the sessions are you more profitable. You can look at the average R. You can look at what day of the week are you most profitable, what month of the year are you most profitable, and the weekly analysis. And then, of course, as well, you look at your pair analysis, and you'll see which of these pairs are most profitable. And this is actually, the whole template is actually work in progress, and it will get updated. You can just use this link, and it will get updated with new conferences. And you can see here that in this window, you can follow each of these conferences. So right here, if I tick only number 2 on this one, you'll see that, and this is a loser, so it's going to be -1 R. So you see a win and a loss. You see that every trade that has the break and retest strategy has a 100% win rate. Every trade that is in a trending market has a 50% win rate. And this is how you can use a template like this one, and then add all the confluences that you're trying out, and you will see which combination of indicators and trading techniques are giving you the highest win rate and the highest R. When you get something that you're comfortable with, and you can then look at the headline results here as well to see like what happens if everything is in alignment here, and you can start adding all these different things, right? And start testing things. What's important is when you're testing this, remember to always have the drawings on the chart here. Have the long tool here, have the stop loss level, have everything on the chart. And because what you can do then is you can go back to the back testing template, look at the date and the time and the pair, and then you go to trading view, and then you can add an indicator, like for example, the stochastics RSI. So you go back to the backtesting template, and you write here, you write stochastics RSI. And then you go through all of these trades, and you look at TradingView. How many of these trades did you have stochastics RSI below 30? And you add that to the backtesting template, and then you can instantly see if adding the stochastics RSI would have given you an edge or not. You do the same with the MACD. You add the MACD, and you see maybe you look for bullish or bearish divergences on the MACD, and then you go back, look at all the trades, add that confluence. You can also, of course, just add a bunch of different indicators at the same time and track them all at the same time. Okay, so you can add all of these indicators and you can track them at the same time, and you will instantly see which of the indicators are improving the system or not. Then when you have a process that you're happy with, it's then time to move on to stage number 3. Okay, so you're back testing this, and let's say you have in this template, you have, let's say, 50 trades. You have 50 trades, you have a win rate of, I don't know, 50, 55%, and your cumulative R and average R is, positive. It doesn't have to be any crazy numbers, just as long as it's positive, because the next stage is where the magic happens. Now you go into demo trading. Okay, so now you take the exact same trades. Okay, the exact same trades, they're going to look exactly the same, but you do that in demo trading, and you do it for as many trades as you can, and then you compare the demo trading forward testing results with this back testing template, and you see, is my forward testing results the same as back testing? If yes, it means you're doing everything correctly. And if you're profitable doing that, that's when you move over to live trading with real money, and you risk very, very small, and you follow the exact same process, but you start working on your mindset, right? And when you've done this for, I'd say 1 or 2 months, and you're still maybe profitable, you can go back and you can do this process over again to improve the win rate of your system now that you've live traded for a while. You might get a better understanding of how the system works. You go back to back testing. You then do demo trading for a while again, and you start improving the system by adding one indicator at a time. Hopefully this makes sense. It's a very simplified approach to creating a trading system. But with this template, I will make sure that you can access to this. Probably is going to post the link in the description of this video. What you have to understand is, this is very important. You have to go into File and you have to click Make a Copy. You will not be able to edit the file or the file directly using the link in the description. You have to actually go in and make a copy. Okay. I think that covers the basics here. Let me know if you guys have any questions on anything that I've covered here. And this is quick overview.
So I did a poll while you were doing that, and this is top stuff, man. So you guys gotta say thank you for Jonathan to putting this stuff together, because this is top stuff. While we're doing that, I did a poll of going short on euro for a little trade. So I did pull a trigger. Let's see if it holds out.
Yeah, just
got about one.
This template actually took me several years to create, and it's created by me and several other people. And this was actually like, before you had to join my like paid community to get this backtesting template, but now I'm just giving this one out for free, because I know this is what helped me. This is what created my system. This is how I'm constantly improving my system, and this is insanely powerful. This is actually created based on a very simple spreadsheet that I got from Tom Dante in 2017. And I got his spreadsheet and I then optimized that one. So I would say that this is his spreadsheet on steroids. So yeah, it's use it. When you understand how to use this template, it's gonna change the way you look at system creation.
Am I going to get caught offside right now? No, I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, the link is not in the description right now, because I have to just make some final adjustment to make sure that you guys can't. I want to see if I can make sure that you can't request editing rights, because otherwise I'm just going to get flooded with emails. So I got to make sure that you get the instructions and everything. It's going to be in the description of the replay, so you have to come back in an hour or so.
So we just took a little L.
Was that a short?
That was a short, and I'm just.
Why are you shorting that one though?
So reason being, I was thinking, because we had quite a little bit moved to the downside. I thought this was going to be like a little fake break and come back down into this same idea that I was talking about earlier, and because I've seen that happen before, but that's why I'm not holding on to that bias, crazy. If I would have seen the movement, because it would have been a sharp movement, it wouldn't have been slow or anything like that. It would have been, if it was going to do that, it would have done it, but it wasn't doing that. So I decided to cut it, because as soon as it hit a certain area and then went like this, if I would have seen it break under here and then start coming into these areas, then that's a different story. But then it just found a little bit of support and carried up. Let's see what happens, because I may enter it back in. Okay, let's just do it. Let's get back in. What am I doing?
Oh my god, I'm gonna short that again, dude. This is how you created that drawdown.
No, not necessarily. I created the drawdown by doing that on gold, not euro. But but this is okay, because I've already taken. I took a smaller loss on here because I thought it was going to keep going. Let's see what happens. So risking here 750. I've already lost about 300 on that last one. So that's a full R. That's 1%. So I'm happy with losing that for this little trade.
It's going to be in
So this
the
should be about-
description tomorrow. So tomorrow, on tomorrow's live stream, the backtesting template is going to be in the description. So what you saw today with the backtest template, I will add that to the description of tomorrow's live stream. And if there's time tomorrow, I might I'll probably add some details and show you a little bit how it works with some better trade examples.
We'll give it a couple more minutes. Let's see what happens with this trade, and then you know what time it is, guys. The time that you guys have been waiting for. I'll put some music on just to relax us for a little bit and see what happens to this trade. I'm not trying to take this. All I'm trying to take this for is 14 pips.
Guys, you want those guys to do a trading challenge? Let us know in the comments.
What challenge?
Maybe me and Alex will do challenge. Not sure what the challenge should be, but it should involve.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't trade a swinging strategy. It's just not happening.
No. It should involve the 1 minute and one pair.
Yeah, 1 minute and one pair I can do, but I'm not doing nothing on a 4-hour chart.
What if we do a challenge where we can only trade during the live trading show, and we can only trade one pair on one time frame? That would be weird though, because we're basically taking the same trades.
Yeah, we're very similar traders the way we look at the market.
Basically, what it comes down to is like, are we able to hold that winner?
Yeah. Okay, so I just got back the drawdown that I just lost by closing the trade. So we're basically break even if I closed here. If I closed here, we're break even. Now, this can still find support. And if we have a look, let's see what everything else is doing. Okay, pound is coming. Pound looks a little bit better to the upside actually. Gold. Okay, so gold, I reckon gold can come back down to 2022. Bitcoin has just retraced the full 4-hour move. That's annoying.
That's a crazy fake out.
Dollar CAD is going up. Okay.
There's definitely some. I mean, there's still quite a lot of volatility here.
See, this candle is the reason why I got in the first place.
Yeah,
this candle here, and then obviously pushing up there. Okay, I thought it was just going to cover the range, but now it's actually holding this area. And normally, because these are so far away, price is deviated so far away from these EMAs, it's natural, especially in Forex, for the price to come back down to its average price. So let's see. I wonder who else is long or short.
Well, I got a short position on USD CHF, so I guess I'm taking the other side of that trade. I'm gonna get stopped out on that one. God damn it, that's a bad trade. Let's see.
Let's see if it gives an actual break, or this is going to give a wick, because that will be a big determining factor of what we do next. There you go.
So we're talking about a short on Euro USD.
USD.
Okay.
We've got 3 seconds. If this closes like this is good. If it turns into a wick, it's not necessarily good for us. Okay, so it's broken below that. It hasn't broken below this low. We need to see a break for us to be confident that it's going to go to the 200 EMA. We really need to see a break of this low here, which is at 8260.
Well, all right. So I'm basically shorting support here on the USD CHF. Not sure if that is my best trade, but it's
a trade. It's a trade. Just gotta go with it, innit? Discretionary trading is how we do, baby.
That's the idea here. Let's see. I think on the 1 minute we if we just can break below here, then I'm good. Move my stops down if we break, but it's a very clear support area here. So yeah, not the.
You're short there.
Yeah.
I could see the reason why.
Yeah, on the 5 minute, I'm basically looking at this move.
Okay, yeah, Euro's coming down. So I reckon we're going to the 200 EMA, which is 8152. Yeah, on the Euro on a 1 minute. I think that's the next step.
Yeah, if EU breaks down here, then my trade is going to hit stop loss probably. And it looks like EU is going to break down.
It's still not breaking. No, it still hasn't broken that price. It's just baiting people.
I think it would be nice to be able to have both our
screens up, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It is possible though.
I kind of annoying like that. Is it?
It should be possible because I can do this, if you look at my camera. Yes, I got the camera in OBS, so I can switch between different layouts.
Okay, so it's held that low price. It hasn't actually broke through.
All right, so EU is bouncing and my trade is moving lower.
Nice.
So we're basically taking opposite
sides.
Yeah.
Okay, so 52% people are not short.
Okay, I moved my stop loss down here. I think that the EU is not creating a double bottom, and so I'm thinking EU is going to hit the last local high. What time frame are you on?
Look at that. I was on a minute, but look at that. Look at that pit. Yeah. Look at that candle.
Okay.
Yeah.
It also hit that high there. Yeah, probably. Let's have a look on the 1 minute again. Okay, I'm gonna cover half.
Sorry. Okay, so let's see. We got some. A long setup on ADUSD, and And oh yeah, we got another one on.
I would say this is quite a risky trade, and it's because price is so strong. This is a risky trade, so you gotta be on top of trades like this.
Yeah.
But as if you're going with the trend, you can be a little bit more laid back. Okay.
And also, what we're doing here is we're basically like these moves are obviously created based on the CPI. So
Yeah.
if you're shorting here, you're basically shorting a very strong move to the upside, and if you're going along, you basically missed the whole move already.
Yeah. So I've closed half. My risk is perfectly fine now. So if it comes back up, I lose 300. If it comes back down, I'd probably make 600, 700. But it's gotta break this low. I don't like the fact that it just didn't break that low candle there. It actually came and touched the top of this.
Where's your entry? Right there. You know what? Maybe like I would probably move my stops there. I mean, you get a lot of room to exit, of course. Because if it moves, you know, above that very, you know, that local high, like right at entry, you get a double bottom.
Well, why is it still on 10? Let's do. No, I don't want it to. Not yet. Let's add to this position. No, I don't want to do that. I want to. Damn, missed it.
Man.
I wanted to do the sell stop. Fuck. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll get another shot at this. God, MT5 is so annoying. Sell stop 2. Sell stops, how far do they have to be from away from price?
Well, I think that's a good level. I mean, below the wick, because you don't want to get filled right on support, right? I think that's a good level.
I'll just mark it.
Yeah, I'm gonna close. Am I gonna close it? Sweet.
Well, this music's like really like getting me in the zone.
Yeah, man, it's nice. I think I added that a couple of weeks ago.
Wow. Okay, so this is quite a big level then. I didn't know it was the previous weekly high, and it's holding.
Yeah, it's funny watching your chart because I'm making decisions on my trade based on what yours is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, it's gonna break down.
I want a close under 8249. That's what I want. Until I get a close under 8249, I'm not entering any more positions. About 30 seconds before we get a close.
All right, so I'm probably going to take a trade on Euro USD as well because now the market structure is quite clear. But there's a massive. Feels like there's a massive level.
Okay, I reckon we're gonna add. Let's get the break. We're gonna add a 1. There you go. We added one lot in.
I'm gonna go short on Euro as well.
This guy is coming out with some stoic trading, comments. It's just all these very stoic lines.
Oh man. Right, so the idea here would be for my Euro USD trade to basically, it's almost like if it's a hedge against USD CHF. We'll see what happens here.
Why are you trading?
Well, like, I'm still in this one, but it's
You're still in
but I got my stops right above here.
Yeah, that's a good point,
So-
because then it'll be kind of breaking in a structure, I guess.
Yeah.
It won't be breaking in a structure. It'll be
And on Euro USD, I got this trade open.
that's a
down to
nice
the-
candle. See, that's look at that.
Yeah.
That's what we want to be seeing. That is what we want to be seeing now. Have you seen anything so beautiful?
What
in
is
your
that?
life?
Is there a gravestone doji? I don't know what that is. Pin bar. Let's call it a pin bar. Wick. Yeah, so we got monthly open levels below here. So my target.
Can I afford to put another in? I probably could.
Both trades are now at break even. This is like max. If I'm maximum, max unlock here, then both of these are gonna get stopped out. But it does look like USD wants to break down here. If I can switch them.
So I'll come out
Yeah.
break even probably. No, 180. There'll be 275. So I'll come out break even if this comes to hit the stop losses.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right now, I feel like I want to close USD CHF, keep Euro USD open.
You're hedged. Don't forget though, overall I think Euro is going up.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
This is only like the small retracement, because after we had such a big high move. So I do think Euro is going up. So if you feel, so if Euro's going up, that means you're shorting USD. So that's fine. You're in a good position overall, but maybe in the short term you may have if you got tight stops, maybe that might give you a little bit of an issue. But overall, I think that's a good trade.
They're perfectly hedged because right now both of them are, I got profits is 0.
Okay, now we're fucking running,
Yeah,
and I just
okay.
swore. Just swore, God.
That's okay, man. That's okay. This is YouTube. It's not made for kids.
Yeah. So, in hindsight, taking off the 5 lots, I think was still good. Because price wasn't doing exactly what I wanted to do. So taking off half and then adding back in when price did go my way, I think that was a right decision when I look back on it.
Yeah.
Or some may say I'm being a wimp.
Nah, man. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, mate. I'll double check what's going on, Anthony. What's going on? I sad to say, but I think a scammer has taken your account. But I know you've been trading with the 5ers, so I got you, buddy. Okay, so I'll speak to you. You can message me on Discord if you want as well. Okay, so we're going to be up about $1,000 if this hits, I think. And that has been a good day of trading. I got myself out of drawdown, which is what I wanted to do. And we've made some money on top.
Awesome.
Tradelicious as well. We were trading in Tradelicious in the morning. If you want to see if anybody wants to see the trades from this morning with Jordan and Rich in London session, you got to get yourself on there, Jonathan. Get yourself on. In Coffee with Traders on the Discord, aren't you?
I am. I gotta send Jordan a message though. I've been so busy with secret projects.
Opa.
Yeah, man. So I've been very busy with that. But I'm gonna send him a message. I'm gonna get on Tradelicious, and we'll probably those are good guys over there.
Ooh. Look at that, man. Look at that candle. We could be greedy and put one of these one lots to around that area. Let the others take off, put everything else back.
Yeah, you know what? That
more into
level below,
profits.
that's a good level. That is a good level. I'm getting a bit greedy here.
Pushing the profits. Pushing the profits. And that's on the 5
you know
minute.
what? Maybe. But the thing is, if you,
I'm probably gonna get out of all of it.
I'll show you why this is my TP level. That's the monthly open level.
What's that? What's the EMA you've got underneath there?
The 200.
That's it, bro. You got aim for that 200. It's a magnet. It's a magnet.
But the thing is, you get the monthly open right
beautiful.
here. So I got the monthly open right here. I'm thinking the monthly open is stronger than the 200 EMA.
No, but think of it, for a monthly open, it's going to take price for, a monthly open, monthly level, whatever it is, price can go down, consolidate underneath that level, go down even further, and then come all the way back up, and it will still be like a pin bar on the daily or a pin bar on the monthly. So that's why I say that 200 could be the next target.
That does make sense. But then you look at the I do really like this level below though.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do though is I have to move. I'm just gonna keep my TP where it is. Oh god, look at that! Look at that!
Please consider us. We don't have the whole day listening to you guys trading. That's the point of the trading room, bro. That is the point of the trading room. Is people come here to listen to us trading.
Yeah, I mean the reason we're doing this is to live trade and to help you guys, improve as traders. It's not just
you don't have to. It is just you don't have to wait for the giveaway. A lot of people are waiting for the giveaway, and that's fine. But hopefully, by them waiting for the giveaway, they're actually learning something. They're seeing, maybe the other people are in the same kind of trades as me, and they're maybe wanting to, feel a little bit of confidence that other people are looking at the same way, or maybe they're in the same trades as Jonathan. Yeah, it's just
a weird comment. Seriously, that's
it's all good.
We're here to trade live. You know what I mean? Like we're here to trade live. We're here to.
It is the live trading.
Yeah, what we're doing, and the giveaways. That's a bonus. That's what you get for, that's a gift from us. But yeah, it's trading is supposed to be boring now.
Jonathan, what value are your moving averages?
It's the it's 20, 50, and 200. Like the 200, I started using that today. Does it 20 and 50 basically, and then the 200 down here, because I mean I gotta agree with Alex. The 200s is just it's a very good moving average.
Yeah,
200 EMA is just very, very solid to use.
Yeah.
Okay, so if USDCF is all right, so it should have hit my original TP stop loss. So good thing I actually did lower that TP. Now lower or stop loss. What I said earlier was, what if both of these trades are going to hit stop loss? That would be hilarious.
It would be. I don't know if it would be hilarious, but it'd be interesting. Like that'd be an interesting if it just came up and just smashed through all of the stop losses. Normally we don't. Normally we would be done by now as well. It's only because we got some trades that I think it would be interesting to see what happens to them.
Almost 2.5 hours.
Let's do a poll. Yeah, let's do a poll.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a poll. If you want us to
Man, I gotta do some stretching exercise or something. My neck is killing me.
Oh, you sound like you need to go as well. Okay, then. If that is the case,
I'm not saying I need to go. I'm just saying that if you guys in the comments know about any good exercises to not screw your neck up, let me know. I'm gonna raise my desk. Yeah, and I've been here watching these screens from 8 in the morning, so it's...
Yeah, that's difficult, man.
It is. I do have, I'm kind of like setting up a gym just outside the office. I got a bench press, I got, all free weights and everything. So it's nice because you can, between the sets, you can watch the shorts. It's pretty good. Man, seriously, is your USD going to...
No, you still got room. We'll give the poll till 2 minutes. So till 25, and then we'll decide. And by then we should see if this trade is going to play out or not. But to be fair, it's 74 to 26, so it's pretty much obvious. Okay, so I'll get it.
Yeah, let's do this. Again.
Let's go. Okay, we are going to sort this out. So while we get the giveaway, you guys can watch the lovely price action, what is going on the screen, and we're going to get the giveaway going. It's a shame that guy couldn't stay for the actual giveaway because he probably just left. Actually, I think he got removed, but it is what it is. Gotta enjoy the trades, enjoy the...
Yeah, I had a question here. Why don't you consider your stochastics? And dude, like you're absolutely right about that. Yeah, you're right about that. This trade on your USD is
short term.
Yeah,
Super
yeah,
short
well,
term.
yeah, but still, I don't know. So what I'm thinking now is I'm kind of want to exit the trade at break even. But I don't know. Let's see if it breaks. If it breaks out here on the like the 1 minute, I'll just exit. Yeah, I'll get out of that one now. I don't like this. I think we have reclaimed that level, and I don't like how it looks.
I'm okay with hitting break even if this comes back up.
Yeah, but I honestly, I guess I started feeling like I've before entering USDCHF and EURUSD, I was quite well positioned from the days, trading day, and now I think I'm back where I started. So I feel like
That trading takes it. Honestly, trading takes it out of you. Like seriously.
Yeah. And after all right, we got the secret giveaway word. Let's do this. You have to spell it correctly. Big letters.
Yeah, it's big letters, exclamation mark, and we've only got 27 entries. Okay, no, it's coming in now. Fine, it's coming in slowly.
All right, it looks like I made a good decision there on your USD.
Yeah, it looks like you made a good decision.
Currently on the evaluation account, I'm down 1.5%. It's very slow. I'm risking 0.25%. I'm thinking I might just have to increase that to 0.5% because it's gonna take a long time.
Yeah, I think we're getting taken out.
And guys, if you are funded with the 5ers and you want to join the next live trading session or any other session in the future, you can send an email to tradingroom@the5ers.com. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been trading, and obviously you would need a working microphone. And,
good camera as well.
Yeah, we want to see your face. We want to see your face.
Nice call for cutting it, because I think... Yeah, nice call for cutting it. I also cut it.
All right.
So we actually had a little bit of a loss on there, so about $200 loss. That was still quite an interest. That's quite an interesting trade, though. That was quite nice. I like that one. That was good.
Yeah.
384. What's going on? There's 700 viewers, guys. If you want how many likes are actually on here? 1K likes. 1K likes.
Oh, we got 1K.
Yeah, so that's another 10 people. Got a few people from yesterday that need to be sorted out. Okay, I'm gonna be making this straight as well. Everybody that is here that has entered into this giveaway, there's no reason why you should be sending me a message after 24 hours. Okay, so soon as we release everything, soon as we release all the names, pop open, take a screenshot of your name on the YouTube saying the winner. Go to your YouTube where you manage your accounts on YouTube, not on Google Gmail, on YouTube, on your channel. Take a screenshot of that and send it to alex@the5ers.com. Not to support, not to anybody else. alex@the5ers.com. And I'm going to put it here.
Yeah, we probably have to remove my mail from when doing the giveaways.
Yeah. Oh god. Did I just do a banner?
Hey, I'll help you out. Right, Alex.
There you go. Done.
There you go.
Okay.
Dude,
I think we've given it enough. What did you say?
What's happening? All right, so you remember Rune? Never mind. Like Rune is just completely down to that level. All right, never mind. Yeah, so maybe not. So something's obviously happening here in crypto. We got Bitcoin had a massive rejection here, which I don't know. That tells us that obviously the market didn't want to break out here. We're seeing altcoins breaking down here as well. So if you're looking to, now I know this is mostly forex traders on here, but if you're trading altcoins and you're looking for, to fill up on long-term positions, a move like this one might be a good opportunity to look at your spot positions.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. So once again,
yeah, buddy. Lightweight.
Okay, sorry guys. I'm
Can you hear
messing
this?
around now.
No. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Woo, 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 woo. Love that, love that, love that. I'm getting this. Let me get this banner off first.
King Andre.
That's it.
Oh.
Oh, no, put my email at the bottom.
All right, so if you see this, you send right away because there's going to be 100 scammers waiting to do exactly the same thing, and you should be quicker because you get it all set up. You got the YouTube profile set up. You get it all there. Print screen. You get Alex at the5ers.com already in the receiver in the inbox.
If it gets redeemed, then the creative gang. Good, good.
Well, this was a good live stream today. We did some proper live trading here. They got to see our thought process here with the trades and everything. So yeah, I will win a boot camp is the actual name.
Yo, what?
I love that.
What?
Amazing.
That is crazy. That is nuts. That is that's hilarious.
Mad trader. He's a mad trader.
And guys, give us feedback as well on the emails and stuff. Like if you're in email communications with me, give us some feedback. Tell me how you liked it, what you would do differently. I know we've got one guy I'm speaking to that was a giveaway, and he's on his second stage, and he's going to come on the stream. No, he wants to get to his second stage, and then he's going to come onto the stream with us and just talk about his process. So that'd be really cool.
Your USD is about to hit our TP.
Oh, don't lie.
No, look.
Don't lie. Don't lie. No way. Oh, no way. Oh, that's what happens. Eh? That is what happens, isn't it? That is what happens. That is just hilarious. Okay.
Trader.
Do you know what? Set and forget, baby. Set and forget.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I talked about trading development and system development, and that is also one part of that equation that you have to test.
Yeah. Normally, when the EMAs break, it normally goes to the other EMA, and if you've got a 50 fib around about the 200 EMA anyway, honestly, it's just like a magnet to price. But also, in half an hour, I'm also going home, and I do not want to hold positions overnight. So,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And honestly,
and I've already made good cash today.
I kind of like the idea of as a swing trader, I never really leave the office.
Yeah, it's just you're always looking at your phone.
Yeah, exactly. I'll leave the office and I'm with my kid, and it's like I get an alert, and it's like now that I'm like focusing more on intraday, I can really relax in another way.
Yeah, when I'm not in the office, when I'm not in front of my computer, I'm not trading. I maybe look at like what the market's doing if I'm just bored, but I wouldn't trade if I'm not in front of my computer. So
I'm trying to become disciplined with that as well.
One more. There you
Isaac,
go. Brilliant.
Congrats.
Brilliant.
So what do we have in store for everyone tomorrow? Tomorrow we are going to
oh no, that is horrible. That is just disgusting.
Man.
That is just disgusting.
So I'm telling you, this is going straight down to that higher time frame level.
That's good though, but that's still a long. This is still a nice long. Like, oh, that is exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
This though is still a nice position. If you really want to get in long, something like that, I might just put in an order just in case. No, you know, we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow. But yeah. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Jonathan, what we got tomorrow, man?
Well, the plan for tomorrow is it's going to be you, me, and Saul, if I'm not mistaken. And
Nice.
we are looking to bring on one more, but it's not. I'm not sure. We're going to be it's going to be you, me, and Saul, and we're going to do some live trading. And I'm really looking forward to that because the live stream yesterday, Saul, was very like if you guys are watching this and like seriously pay attention to when Saul is trading, you will learn a lot. You will really learn a lot. Just listen to how he looks at price action candle by candle. It's really, I believe, useful information for all new traders. So definitely worth checking out that tomorrow. I think we're going to be focused on doing another live trading session where it's going to be hopefully we'll get similar volatility to what we got today. And maybe we'll get a chance to enter that Euro USD trade at lower levels.
Yes, I agree. I may just put an order in and just wait and see what happens. But that will be for tomorrow. Let's see what happens tomorrow, guys. Thank you very much for coming. Now, for people that are interested in stocks and shares, basically trading equities, we have Traderlicious that we're going to be sending everybody over to. They've got a stream now going through all of that different stuff. So if you're still trading or you're trading US session, they're talking about everything to do with that session. They're talking about the news. They're talking about, well, they're getting into positions just the way that we are. So go and give them some love and see if you actually like it. All right, guys.
Take care, everyone. I'm gonna leave the office and think about Euro USD completely absolute dumping here today. All right.
Absolutely dumping.
Take care, guys.
Sweet.
Hi guys, so thank you very much for watching the video. Now make sure you like and subscribe, and most of all, go into the YouTube and check our other content